everybody, and welcome to my channel. My name is Maryanne and this is All in the Attic Treasures. Some of you might know me from the YouTube live sales as Maryanne in the chats, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. And this is my first haul video. A good friend of mine that I made just recently enticed me to just jump in and get the content and do my videos. So I've been putting it off for like the longest time, and I'm gonna do it. And so here it is. This is my haul. Just to give you a background of who I am and what I do. I'm located in North Carolina, and I'm originally from New York, and I moved down here about 5 years ago. My background entire life, I enjoy it immensely. It gives me great pleasure. I love the thrill of the find and reselling. I've been on eBay as a reseller since 2007, and have kept my 100% feedback. So I know how to ship, I know how to invoice, and I've never had a return. So that gives you somewhat of an idea of how I do things. So I'm going to get into this haul video in a moment, but I just want to let you know that some of the items I'm going to show you I thrifted from some estate sales, some things I bought online, some items I got in my local thrift stores here, and some items I've had in my collection. So it's not that I went and shopped, last week at any particular place. This is just a gathering of things that I thrifted, and I'm showing you now my haul video. If you want, you can leave comments below if you're interested in anything. You could just give me, send me a message, and I'll get back to you with a price if you're interested. Okay, so let's get into it. All right, so here we have, I have a set of these, so I'm going to show them to you separately. This is a darling figurine of a little girl and her dog with the pretty rosettes, and she's holding a flower. It is marked on the bottom. I'm not sure if you can see that. It's star set with a crown and something else underneath it. I'm not sure, but anyway, she's a darling little piece. And I can see that I don't see, there might be one little doodah right in here on the tip of this flower. I don't know if you can see it, but otherwise, I mean, she's in really good shape. I don't see any other chips or cracks. So that's the one girl, and this is the other little girl, and she's with a squirrel. And she has the pink rosettes as well. She's holding a little flower in her hand. And she's darling. And if you love these little type of figurines, this is perfect. Again, it's the same maker, star set. I imagine it's from Japan. And to give you an idea of the size, it's about, and to the tip of the leaf, it's about 6 inches, and it's about 4 inches. So it's a 4x6 piece, and it's real pretty. These are vintage playing card sets. It does come in its original plastic. You have 2 sets. One is the seahorse, and one is sailboats. Now there's one. And these I love. These are very groovy 60s style. If y'all remember that style. They're plastic coated playing cards, and there's a name on the front. I can't make it out because some of the letters are missing. So that's pretty cool too. This is really, I don't know what you want to call it, 50s retro. It's the little tiles, mosaic tiles, and they're put in with the I believe it's tin, but it has like a copper look or a brass look. It has a little bit of wear on the bottom. But it's a little trinket dish, and it's about that big. So this is, I'll measure for you. It's 5 inches in diameter. So I thrifted that. I thought that was real pretty. The mid-century modern look. This is a milk glass. It's real thin, and it's in the shape of, I guess those are grapes. But you can see on the edge, I don't know if you can see it, but it's so thin you can see the ring of fire coming through. I don't know if you can see it on my end though. On your end rather. So that's a pretty piece of milk glass. It's about this big. And that's the cubic fairy lamp that everybody loves. And it's in a cubic style. I'm not sure who made this, but you guys would be able to tell me. Hold on a second, I got this little thing on here. Okay. So anyway, this is it. And there's no flea bites on the top. It's real smooth. The edges, and like I said, it's in that cubist pattern. And at the top of my head, I can't remember exactly the maker. This is the bottom. So I have the fairy lamp. And next I found, like I said, these things have been, you know, gathered over time, and I was working my way up to doing live video or haul videos. So now that I kind of figured it out a little bit with some help from the community, I appreciate everybody who helped me out with building my confidence and getting me to the point where just saying, you know, just jump in and do it. And so here I am. I have this. This is a beautiful Tanala, Mexico bird. It's all hand painted, and it does say Mexico on the bottom with the signature from the artist. Has real pretty designs. Has some sticker residue from back in the day. Has a little wear on the feet. Is that a chippy do? That might be a little teeny tiny chippy do, but you can hardly see it. Anyway, that's what it looks like on that side and on this side. And this is from the tail to the beak. It's about 7 inches. So this is a nice size piece. It's not, you know, humongous, but it's a pretty piece. So I found that. And then I also found this. This is a thrifted item. And I know you guys like your tins. So I found this. Now this is not terribly old. This is not terribly old, but you have the teacups and the pretty flowers going all the way around. This is, like I said, this is not an antique box by any means. It does have a UPC code on it. So manufactured, distributed by Gibson Greeting. It is made in China, but 1994 by Lynn in Holland. So it's in good condition, and inside it came with a bunch of recipe cards that some are cut out, some are left over. Now these recipe cards I'll include, or I was going to use them as like package toppers, but I'm not sure. You have peanut butter cream pie, that sounds good. Mississippi spoon bread. That looks delicious. Baked pineapple pudding. And on. So there's a bunch of these, and you know what? I might chicken with ham. I might just include these as package toppers for when I sell my items. So yeah, I'm gonna keep those in there for now. But basically, it's for the tin. Cards not included. I'm going to use them as package toppers. Okay, so I got her. Now this is, I believe it's a little votive candle holder. And it's an angel. And it is textured here on the back. And it's all textured. You can see the 3D effect in here. There's a pretty glaze on it. It does have a signature on the bottom. So she's darling. She's a pretty little angel, and she definitely looks handmade. And she's measuring almost 6 inches. So she's like this. So she's really pretty. Okay, next I found these. I love, and I was going to keep them for myself, but I can't keep everything, and Lord knows I have too much to begin with. So I found these really pretty mugs. Now this is called the Speckle. They have speckle inside, and this one has the seashells. So does this. It's a pretty blue and white. And they're in great condition. There's no chippy doos on them. There's no mark on them either. But if you have that nautical thing going on in your house, these would be perfect. So I love them. So those are a set of mugs that I picked up. And I believe they're called stoneware. So those are them. This figurine I thought was so pretty. And she's made by, she's called Linda and the Shirley Temple Doll. It's a limited edition. It's a 2-year edition of from 1983 to 1984. And she's just a beautiful little porcelain little girl figurine with her doll. And on the book it says Karen. Well, we hope she's not a Karen, but she doesn't look like a Karen. And her darling little teddy bear. And she's in beautiful condition. She doesn't have any damage whatsoever. Okay, well, my camera fell off my tripod, so I had to find something else to put it on. So, back to the little figurine. Here she is. Like I said, she is a numbered and limited design. She's from 1983 to 1984. And she's called Elita and the Shirley Temple Doll. And she's just lovely. Okay. Hopefully my phone won't fall off what I have it on now, so bear with me. Alright, next I have, let me show you, I have a lot of jewelry, but I'll get into that on another haul video. I just basically just going to show you one little piece that I have, which is pretty, and that would be this one. You can see that. And here's the back. It has the safety clasp here. And she's just beautiful. She has this really pretty amber color larger stones with the smaller amber stones in here. I don't think I can pull a Janine's Magic Act I don't know. And then the Aurora Borealis stones in the middle and around the edges. And it's just a really pretty brooch. And it's, oh, okay. It's about like that big. I'm telling you, I'm sorry. For my first haul video, this is not turning out to be so good, but anyway, moving on. There it is. It's a nice size, and it's about 2 inches. So, and I'm not sure how vintage it is. I don't think it's new. It could probably be from the 70s or the 80s, but it's really pretty. Okay, so that's one little piece of jewelry. And then I found this charming little trinket dish. I'm not sure if I thrifted this or I bought this from another reseller. I'm not positive, but, and I can't remember honestly. So there's no markings on the back. It is hand painted. It is of a porcelain. And it's just a darling little trinket dish with some pretty roses on there. Wild roses, I imagine. And this, this is about, it's almost 5 inches. There's no chippy doodles, no cracks, no damage. So I found that, or I've bought it somewhere. Oh. Next, I want to show you some creamers that I found, and I believe that they're Poland. They're from Poland. So the first one is this pretty little creamer. Has the gold edging, and there's the marking on the back. I don't know if you can see that too clearly. It does say made in Poland, and it's Favolina, Favolonia, and it's probably from the 1950s, from what I found out. Now, if you have a collection of creamers that would look really pretty. If you don't want to use it as a creamer, you can also use it as a small pot to put your flowers in, or you could make it an assemblage of some sort, but it is really darling. I love the pink flowers on it. So there's that one. And the other one, is this green one with the green ivy leaves and the small little blue dots. And this is really pretty. And again, it has the pretty, I'm not sure if they call this a butterfly wing handle or not. I'm not really versed in any of that, but again, it's the same maker, made in Poland. Again, the Janlina company, 1950s, no damage, no flea bites. It's in beautiful condition. So I have that. It's a creamer. And next I want to show you, okay, this I got just recently, and everybody loves Kewpies, don't they? But I found this guy, and he's, or she, is laying on top of a bed of leaves with these pretty little porcelain flowers. All these flowers are intact. There's no chippy doos on those, but he is missing the one on his hiney right there, which I didn't even notice. I don't think anybody would really notice. He does have his little blue wings in the back, and this is a left-in piece, Here's your sticker and the number. It does say something else. I think it may be patent pending. But I've never seen a Cupid baby on a bed of leaves with flowers like that. So I found this, which was cute. And next, I don't know if this is the right season or color, but I did find this Compote Candy Dish with the lid. It is made by Indiana Glass. And from what I found out, this is called Colony Harvest. And it has the grapes with the grapevine leaves and stems. It doesn't have any chips. It does have these holes on the side, these little openings all around the edges. And this is, I want to say it's 5 inches to here, and then the lid is an additional like 2.5. So it's about 7 inches tall. But it's in beautiful shape. And if not for the summer months, of course, perfect for the fall that's coming soon. Or if you really enjoy decorating in the harvest colors. So we have that. And next I found, now these I've had quite a while, and these are a vintage hankies, Hong Kong, Switzerland set. There is, I can show you here, this is them, imported, handmade, Switzerland, pure linen, made in Hong Kong. So these have been in their original plastic for quite some time. Okay, so I'll show you those. And they have somewhat of a there's a name for this and I forget. Oh. Don't remember. Anyway, it'll come to me when I'm done. Battenberg. Okay, there you go. It's in a Battenberg design. And they're very, very dainty linen handkerchiefs. That's one, and it comes on this sheet. And now also in the box is this set, which is really pretty. And these are, this one is made in Switzerland. Okay, so this one is Hong Kong, and this one is Switzerland. You have the beautiful embroidered roses. Here's the folded one. Now, I believe that there's just 2. Is this 2? Yes. I believe so. And the way that they're folded, I believe it's 2, or it could be 3. I'm not sure. I believe that it's, I think this one is 1. I believe this one is 2. Doesn't say how many. 3. There are 3. So there's 1 here, and in between the folded pleated ones there's 2 more. So there's 3 in total, And this one is on its original paper. And this is in its original box with the cover that said Switzerland. And then of course, also, I did notice one small little stain right there. If you can see that, there's one little tiny stain right there. But I'm sure with a little care that could come out. Fairy lamp. And they're like a bisque satin porcelain or ceramic. It's in great condition with the pretty flowers on the side. I will include a votive glass in there. Not sure if you can see, probably not because of my lighting, but it does illuminate really pretty at night when there's a votive in there, or you can put your fairy lamps, your fairy lights in there. But this is a fairy lamp that I found. No chips, no cracks, no damage. These are the red Wear Poodles. They are colored black in color. They have a little bit of coal paint on the nose. Some of them have some wear, where this doesn't have any coal paint at all. But they're all in good condition. One second. Now this one is the sitting one. He has no cold paint. They're like a deep dark brownish black in color. This one doesn't have hardly any cold paint at all. This one has a little bit more. But there are 3 of the sitting style ones. And then I have 3 of the standing style ones, like that, and they're only about this big. So like I said, some of them have coal paint, most of it's worn off. Like this one has the eyes and the nose and the mouth. Again, it's the red Wear from Japan. Now, I'm not sure whether or not these had chains on their necks or not. I have no idea. It's just the way that I found them. And then of course I have 2 beggars, 2 of these. These are the standing poodles that are up begging, and these have more coal paint on them than the others. So I have 2 of those. This is a print that's been laminated on a board, but look at her, isn't she darling, doing her nighttime prayers with her dolly. Like I said, it's laminated on a board. This is the back. It has a little tag that you can hang from. This is 9 by 6.5. So, really pretty. I like it. And she's charming. Next. Belts. Okay, so I found these 3 other items. I'm sorry I keep getting out of the shot with you because they're on my table. I gotta reach for them. Okay, so these are 3 tiles. They're framed in like a pine wood, and I really like them. So if you have that Florida decor going on with a nautical scene, or you just, you know, these are done by, there's a signature on the bottom, and I want to say it's F something DE, Villa something VE. So, but anyway, this is their art. This is a tile that it's been put on, and it's not an original work. It's just that it's been laminated to a tile, and it is framed. And there's the back, and it has the little protective buttons. So we have the seagull. Here's one. we have the beach umbrella look. Like I said, there's the signature, and I don't recognize it. I can hardly even read it myself. So there's that one. And there's the back. And then we have the beach lounge chair photo, picture, tile, the beach. And there you go. There's that one. And what else? We have, I found these, which I was really never saw anything like them before. But apparently, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 6 of these, and I thought they were unique. When I found them thrifting, and it's a crab shell. So here's the fins off the crab, as you can see. And I was like, what in the world are these? So there's something written on the edge of this. I'm not... okay, so just a bunch of numbers. Okay, so there's no maker on them. There are 6 of these. Now some of these have right along this edge here. I guess from them stacking them, there's a couple of flea bites. Like that one has, like this one doesn't have any. Let me just move some of this out of the way. And then there's this one. This has a couple of flea bites on the edge as well. And this one doesn't have any. No, there's one tiny one right here. And they measure about 6 inches. Okay, they're about 6 inches. And I didn't know what they were, so I went and researched and found that they are actually... You actually put them on the table and put melted butter. So when you're having seafood dinner, whether it was crab or lobster or any type of seafood that you need melted butter, these are the little dishes that you put them in. Now you could put tartar sauce in here, or you could just not use it for food at all and put it out as a little trinket out on the table, or put a little votive in it and set them out on your picnic tables or your patio tables for the summer months. So this is cute. And then there's the last one here. This one doesn't have any chippy doos on it. Like I said, there's 6 in total. Okay, and these are little butter melters. Crab butter, melted butter holders. Okay. So, if there's anything in the haul that you would like, or you have any interest in, you can leave me a message in the comment. I will put in my email address, and if you wanted to reach out to me and ask me questions about anything that you like, I'll be glad to answer your questions. And that is my very first haul video. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching. And if you like this video, please consider subscribing. Hit the like button. Leave a comment, even if it's an emoji smiley face. It's okay too. And we'll see you on the next one. Ciao, Bellas.